Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we will be discussing groups in K-pop that are long overdue for a comeback. That includes talking about the status of the group, what they've been up to, and possible explanations for their hiatus/delayed comeback. I will first go into depth with a couple of groups that I'm quite worried about and haven't seen any news of a comeback in a long time. Then there will be a short quick fire round of a few more groups who I think have a predictable future or there's been some recent developments towards a comeback. But I just wanted to add them in cause I miss them. I want to apologize in advance for all the names Daniel is about to butcher cause he's a silly robot. If I miss any information please share it down below with any links as well, cause I and probably other people would greatly appreciate that. Also if there are other groups that I haven't mentioned and have been on hiatus for a long time, comment them down below as well. While writing the script I predict that this video is going to be one long ass ride, so buckle your seatbelts and let's get started. REDSQUARE is a 5-member girl group who debuted on the 19th of May 2020 with their single Colorful. They changed companies from About Entertainment to Iconic MNE in December 2020 but they haven't had any activities since their debut. On September 16, 2021, Bomin was announced to be taking a break from activities due to health issues and is currently in recovery. From what I've gathered it just seems like a series of unfortunate events have struck this group. They debuted in a small company, moved over to another small company, and these types of transitions take a lot of time and effort and organization so I don't blame them for the delay. I think that they maybe were planning to come back in the last half or third of 2021 once everything with the new company had settled, evident by the new logo posted to their Instagram account on the 6th of September. But then Bomin's health took a turn. Again this is just a theory. It could be bad luck or it could be something else. All I can say is that these girls are dearly missed by their fans. Literally almost all of the comments under the 3 posts on their Instagram account are asking about when the next comeback is and asking for any news about the girls. Based on their YouTube channel they are still active as a group posting covers, vlogs and video messages often. In November they uploaded a video wishing good luck to all South Korean students taking their college entrance exams. There were only 3 members but I found a commenter saying that one of the members, Green, was busy and the other, Bomin, is on hiatus. If we are to look at this optimistically I do think that they were gearing up for a comeback but perhaps wanted to wait for Bomin to recover so that they could come back as 5. But then again I might be too optimistic. Dear Lord, where do I even begin? DIA is a 7-member group, according to K-Profiles, under MBK Entertainment that debuted on the 14th of September 2015. I'm not going to go into much detail about the timeline of the group or their company cause there are lots of great informative videos out there that have done a much better job than I possibly could on the matter. So please check out the links I have in the description box. The most recent release, not group release, was Yebin's solo debut on the 7th of July 2021 with the single Yes I Know. The song wasn't even promoted on any music show or given any promo activities and the MV has a little over 100,000 views. The most recent group comeback was in June of 2020 with Hug You, but even then only 5 members participated in the release. Woo Wah, which was released all the way back in 2019 and was a pretty big hit, was the last comeback they had with the majority of the lineup. In November of 2020, DIA did announce that they would be making a comeback as 6 in January 2021 but we all know that it never happened. Back to their 2020 comeback Hug You, Chaeyeon, their most well-known member, and Somyi, the maknae, did not participate. According to the other 5 members, Chaeyeon and Somyi needed to take some personal time off, which is completely understandable. But what really made a lot of fans upset and angered was Somyi's Instagram live where she talked about how the company banned her from social media and their mistreatment towards her. This sent shockwaves throughout the K-pop fandom. I remember almost every fan channel on YouTube was making a video about it, calling for MBK to make a statement, but we didn't really get anything. Thankfully Somyi seems to be doing a lot better these days and is active on social media interacting with fans. However, it's been assumed by fans that ever since she started her Instagram account she's left the group, even though MBK hasn't said anything. DIA are pretty much at the end of their rope since 2022 will be their 7th year as a group, and I'm not too sure if the members will decide to re-sign with the company. It's extremely sad and frustrating that fans can't even receive the bare minimum from their idol's company or even get a simple answer from them. Which brings me to the next group out of MBK. BAE173 is a 9-member boy group that debuted on the 19th of November 2020 under Pocket Doll Studio. They had their first comeback not long after on the 8th of April 2021 with Loved You, a severely underrated masterpiece. Since then they haven't released any new music. I couldn't actually find any information about BAE173's hiatus online, but the boys have been very active on YouTube and their other social medias, with member Hangul even posting on his personal Instagram account now and then. So they are active and doing stuff, but there hasn't been any news of a comeback in a long time, which is a bit odd for a rookie group. We could liken their comeback release schedule to P1 Harmony's, who debuted just a month before them and had their first comeback in April as well. However, P1H had a pretty busy schedule in the US, which took over the majority of their end-of-year activities, and announced a comeback for the 3rd of January. A possible explanation for all the trouble over at MBK is probably all of the Produce series legal drama, where the founder of MBK and the CEO of Pocket Doll Studio were fined 10 million won each, approximately $9,100 in January of 2021. Perhaps they are facing financial issues to fund comebacks for their groups. According to a post I found on Quora, it costs around 12 million won to record a mini album, 150 million won to create a music video, and 500 million won for promotions. Again, I don't know the financial situation of MBK, so who knows. Much like with REDSQUARE, the good sign is that they are uploading content often and are still interacting with fans. All we can do is trust and wait. Saturday is a 5-member girl group under SD Entertainment who debuted on the 18th of July 2018. Almost every girl group stan I've seen praises their music, and the girls even went viral for designing their outfits for the BVNDIT promotions in August 2020. Their most recent comeback was in January 2021 with Only You. They are quite active on social media, but their last YouTube upload was in July 2021. A fan commented on the Reddit thread groups at the verge of disbanding that since their CEO was arrested, their comebacks had been very low budget. Their CEO, who helped produce their songs, quit the company when he was reported to the police on charges of SA in 2020 and was later sentenced to 3 years imprisonment. This is probably the biggest cause of their hiatus, since it opens up a host of internal issues. Company restructuring, outsourcing of producers and songwriters, and financial issues which the girls unfortunately can't control. I just hope that the girls are okay and haven't previously or currently been harmed by their managers, company staff, or higher-ups. That goes for every K-pop group as well. BVNDIT are a 5-member girl group who debuted on the 10th of April 2019 under MNH Entertainment. They haven't had a comeback since May 2020, and many fans seem to think that MNH might be going through some difficulties due to the pandemic, resulting in comeback delays. In 2021, Seungeun, the maknae of the group, joined the Mnet survival show Girls Planet 999 but was eliminated in the 5th episode. This caused a lot of buzz since she was the only BVNDIT member to join the program, and it had been a while since BVNDIT had a comeback. The girls seem to be active on social media and somewhat active on YouTube. Given that it took Seungha almost a year to release a single after her album in January, I think it will just take time. I do think that they will have a comeback in 2021 since they did gain attention from Girls Planet, but I'm just not sure how much longer we'll have to wait. FANATICS is a 7-member girl group that debuted under FANATICS Entertainment on the 6th of August 2019. Their latest release was in May 2021 with the single Starry Night, where only 4 members sang on the track and the remaining members participated in other aspects of the release. The last comeback of theirs was the song that got them notable attention, which was Vavi Girl in May 2020. Since the end of Girls Planet, the 3 members who participated have been extremely busy on YouTube, uploading like crazy. As for the other members, there isn't much, but I'm hopeful that they'll have a comeback this year. However, I do wanna draw attention to a few problems that have been raised in the recent past about their company staff's inappropriate behavior, which riled up the entire K-pop fandom last year. Also, most recently in October, Sika, the main vocalist and lead dancer, left the group to return to China and become an artist there, according to her post on Weibo. Though fans respected her decision, the way the company handled it had them extremely worried and uncertain for some time. The company still hasn't released an official statement about the departure and have only removed her videos and teasers from the group's YouTube channel. For more information, I'd highly recommend checking out Jahoon's Carrot's video on the topic to learn more about this group and their company, cause it's so in-depth and well researched. Cherry Bullet is a 7-member girl group under FNC Entertainment who debuted on the 21st of January 2019. I'd say they are quite notable and beloved amongst girl group stans, and Girls Planet gave them a big boost in public interest and support. I predict that they'll probably make a spring or summer comeback after P1 Harmonies. That aside, I also do want to point out how restrictive the company has been towards the group and is the reason behind the departure of 2 of their members not even a year into their debut. It's strange that they're like this towards Cherry Bullet, since their male groups have quite a bit, if not a lot, of creative freedom and liberties. Though I am hopeful that FNC have realized the potential this group has. I'm really just confused why they decided to create a Japanese survival show to debut a girl group in Japan. I'm not hating on the contestants, cause they deserve a shot at their dreams. But seriously, like, bruh. Promote and pay attention to the artists that you currently have first. And now for a little quick fire round with a few more groups you haven't heard from in a hot minute. I've basically given up at this point. CLC were one of my all-time favorite groups because of their kick-ass discography, and I had been holding out hope for so long. With Elkie and Sorn leaving Cube, Yujin and Kepler, and their contracts being up for renewal this year, I don't think we'll be seeing them have a comeback anytime soon. It's a sad reality that I would love to be proven wrong on, but I'm afraid I won't be. I've lost hope with the company, but I'm hopeful that they might reunite someday. It really is a huge pity that these girls were treated like this by their company, but I'm sure they'll be able to keep doing amazing things in the future. Now I'm gonna go pray for Idol and Light Sum's careers. When I tell you their 2020 comeback with Girls was phenomenal, I mean it. It literally made the entire girl group stan community stop for a second. Girls gave them so much momentum, but sadly there was a lot of stuff their company had to deal with in 2020, which led to them having to let go of their boy group TO1 or TOO as they were known at the time. But fret not. Bin recently confirmed in October that they had finished the recording for an upcoming comeback, which will hopefully be released soon. Not sure if all of the girls will be participating in it, since Sunshine has been on hiatus due to health reasons since July, and Aurora was recently casted in a web drama which will air in the first half of this year. Also, she wasn't able to participate in the girls' comeback due to her schedules abroad and the pandemic. On the bright side though, Loha was able to return to group activities in January last year after being on a hiatus for health reasons, which caused her to miss out on the girls' comeback. Here's to hoping we get another phenomenal comeback with the whole lineup this year. ELRIS haven't had a comeback since their 2020 release Jackpot, where they added in 2 new members. Recently they've moved to IOK Company, which is headed by BI, so I think they are in safe hands. Also G-Friends So1 and other actors and actresses have joined. So I definitely think this company is prosperous and stable if they are able to sign so many people. And this is something that I think the ELRIS girls really need for their future. One of the things that I dislike about YG's whole career plan for their groups is to have them busy with back-to-back comebacks in their debut year, and then all of a sudden it's radio silence. I literally forgot that Treasure had a comeback last year, cause it happened all the way back in January. That is a long time for a rookie group to go without a new release, and the sad fact is, if they weren't under YG they'd probably already be forgotten. I also really miss Blackpink and iKON, but I know Bobby is busy being a dad, and as a veteran Blink I've gotten used to the long ass waiting, though I can't really complain since we got 2 solos last year. I'm getting off topic now, but I just have a bone to pick with YG. Well, that's the end of this long ass ride of a video. Hope you enjoyed it and learned some stuff. It's incredibly frustrating and annoying when the groups you love can't come back and you can't get any information on their well-being or status. There is little that we can do other than to comment supportive words under their posts and uploads, and to calmly keep pressing companies for answers. Alrighty then. Stay groovy. Stay safe. Keep smiling. Love you all. Bye bye.